Hello everyone and welcome back to War Thunder. So, new day, new nation, this time, Britain. As you can see, I don't have too many planes. Well, basically, I can recruit a crew, I think I'll do that. And then choose a plane to fit that slot. And so we have done. And I have basically just one plane, which isn't a biplane. So this is going to be interesting. So, we're ready? Go. Britain is an interesting nation, basically because of one thing. Well, several things, but especially for the Spitfire. And why the Spitfire? Well, basically I think Spitfire, at least if this game is historical, it should have the best turning cycle, and in the dogfight you get a lot of turning, and just trying to get the shots of on your enemy without him managing to shoot back. And that process, turn ratio is actually really important. And Spitfire, I think, has the best of the fighters. It should have. Maybe the Zero is about the same, maybe better. But that's in real life. I don't know how they have done this in this game. Anyway, Stalingrad map. Not a water map. Okay, I'll save the Hurricane. I'll go for the Nimrod. Which I think is a album from Green Day, or a song. Can't remember. Two machine guns? No, default. Oh. That's an interesting view. I don't want that. Okay, no enemy in sight. Just Stalingrad. Looking peaceful. As peaceful as ever. There we got the Volga. Yeah. Okay, he's been captured. So, here it comes. Main battle over B. Wow, you can see all the planes landing at point C. Gather some speed for no reason. That has really no tactical value whatsoever. Don't get an advantage having a lot of speed. That just means that it's much harder to hit your opponent. Of course, it's much harder for him to hit you as well, so there's that. Well, I could go for this. Might even break my undercarriage, I don't know. I'll do as best I can. Okay. Yep, broke. And the engine died. Wow. That's a fail. Okay, I don't think I can save this. I might be able to. And there we go. That's the biggest waste of an airplane, isn't it? So what happened there, if you didn't catch that, I hit the ground too hard, and the undercarriage broke, and the propeller broke as well. Not visually, but the game told me that the propeller broke. I think it did. Anyway, the engine died, and, well, you only got a glider by that point, and gliders aren't too effective in battle. How is this a standard view? Can I actually... Current view. Third person. Hopefully that becomes a standard now. Okay, where to go? Try to redeem myself. Okay, A is slightly undefended, so if any planes comes in that direction, I'll try to cut them off, and if there are no planes there, I will go for the ground targets over there. Okay, we're losing B. Well, I'll work on the tickets then, because our enemies don't seem to be... well, the Swordfish knows, but the other enemies don't appear to be... don't appear to know that you have to attack the ground targets, as well as capture the points. The L-15 is coming, or is it the I-15? Probably the I-15. Nope, I got clear shot at this. No interruption. Still a bit difficult though. I don't think they have anti-air guns. Oh wow, that's a fail. Oh wow. This was a bad game. Actually, leave the plane first. Welp. I guess the biplane doesn't have the agility of the proper fighters. Well, there we go. I'll go for the Hurricane then. Try to redeem myself. Okay. This got okay handling. Better than the Kitty Hawk, an American plane, which got it's very agile, the Kitty Hawk, but I don't know what to say really. It's weird with the turning and everything. I don't think I will be ending up using that. Yeah, for the next video I will obviously go as either the US or the Soviets. I haven't decided yet. Okay, I'll try to get the D3A1 flaps into, oh, landing. Doesn't have the combat mode. Combat mode basically makes you more agile. And of course landing helps landing, which is kind of obvious. Okay, try not to hit my teammate there. Try not to hit my enemy there. Okay, critical hit. He's not down, he's actually landing, so certainly need another hit. There we go. Didn't actually capture the point, so that's a plus. This plane actually has 8 machine guns. And obviously not to be trifled with. Okay, try not to do the same thing as I did last time. Huh. I don't think that the plane behind me actually crashed there, but I think it dropped a bomb. So, there's that. Other than that, looking good. I'll go over and try to defend B from potential attacks. Oops, wrong way. Didn't actually mark him off yet. Okay. Looking good. No one is trying to land. And we have all 3 control points. Looking good. Okay, let's go for the F2A. And I have to reload. Great. Okay, he's going straight for me, so pull up, avoid my enemy and my teammates, and he's down. It's good. KI-43 is it's a bit too far away, I think. Oh wow, has actually reached the airport. Okay. Going not straight for me. And there he went. I think it was damaged, or he had... that might have been a... No, I don't think it was. I think that was a single winged fighter, so it shouldn't be that easy to hit down. So it had probably taken some damage. Anyway, let's destroy the anti-air guns, which aren't shooting at me for some reason. Oh yeah, it's guns, yeah. I don't know what's it called, but it's like the Japanese tri-gun, I guess. Which is basically 3 guns, and in a line of 3. And they fire one after another. And yeah. I don't know how to describe it, but I think that's the way it is. If you, for some reason, understood what I was trying to get across. Anyway, head on with a... that should be a biplane, yes. Oops, yeah, there went my wing. I tried to avoid him. Tried to make a roll. That didn't work. Okay, down to the last biplane. And we have lost A, but it seems like we're in the process of recapturing it. Recapturing, yeah, that's the word. It is now. Look it up. Okay, and we're back in the leads. On control points. All I see is F2A, yeah, so... I'll go for that. Of course, they do have a lot of light AA guns over there. And the ground equipment kills equals ticket loss for the opponent, so there's no reason not to go for them. Well, besides all the fighters. Okay, the BB-1, that's a monoplane, meaning that it has a single wingspan, as opposed to a biplane, which has 2 wingspans, and I'm flying one. Well, this is going to be interesting. Well, one of the reasons that I didn't actually shoot down the last enemy was because it wasn't the fighter biplane, it was actually the Kingfish, I think, if I'm not entirely mistaken. So in other words, it's a fighter, and that means it has a lot more, I guess you can say armor, or HP. I don't know, call it HP. Well, I'm hitting it at least. It's not too effective. Okay, line him up and get him down. And try not to overheat or jam. There we go. That's not a good pilot. Or he was very damaged from previous encounters. Must have been. Might have been an attacker actually. That would explain the lack of handling. Gladiator, is that a biplane? Seems like it's a monoplane. We'll try to engage anyway. If not, we'll go for the HE-51. Might be more tempting targets. That's a biplane. And that's a monoplane. Okay, we'll go for the biplane. It's closer. There we go. Held to bits. But that's also a biplane. Try to not crash into it. And it's crashing. Wow, did I actually get the kill for that? I hit him with like 2 shots or something. This is fairly different from higher level battles. Yeah, I will go back to mainly Germany, I think, after having completed every... Oh, deliver the final blow. We won. Yeah, I will go back to Germany, I think, after making every one of these. Basically representing the, or I guess showing off the nations. There's not too much of a difference between the nations, as you might imagine. They have planes, and yeah, they shoot down other planes. And sometimes they bomb ground targets, and yeah, that's it. Of course, you got the iconic planes you can see here. You got, well, basically all the Spitfires you will ever need. Spitfire Mark 1, Spitfire Mark 2, Spitfire Mark 5, I think that's the Battle of Britain one. And the last Spitfire? Spitfire 16. And this actually has a cut wing, which I haven't seen before. And yeah, I can basically show off the more iconic planes. This is a Spitfire, and yeah. The Hurricane, yeah, well. I've just flown Hurricane, so here we go. This is the upgrade I'll get later on. And yeah, got the Burfighter, we got Wellington, and we got the actually several of them. Wow. Okay, we'll go here. The first British jets, right after World War II. And yeah, I'll go and show off Japan and Germany as well, because it didn't show off their planes. So yeah, you basically got the jet plane, which, well, not jets, but rocket plane. And it's borrowed technology from Germany. And I don't actually know if this was operational during the war, because I think they didn't have the resources necessary. So that wasn't an option for them. I do know they had manned rocket planes, which aided in their kamikaze missions, but I don't know. You got some very interesting bomber here, though. Just the look of it, really. There we go. Kind of mix of, I guess, pink and yellow. I just like the look of this. And yeah, it's tank, so I like this. Anyway, back on topic. You also got the, I think this is a Zero. Or one of them, a version of them. Let's take a look. No. Where's the Zero? Looks like a Zero. Hangar. Okay. Yeah, this is the Zero, I think. Yeah, of course, I checked this online. It's the A6 M2. Yeah, there we go. The Zero. There we go. One of the more iconic planes of the war. And finally, Germany. I did actually show one of the planes in the first video, but I'll do it again. Well, start with the bomber, an interesting bomber. We got the world's first jet bomber. And this was actually operational during the war. I did not know that until I read the bio. Yeah, basically this controlled the sky because, well, ally planes couldn't actually catch it, so there we go. We also got this, which is an interesting attacker. It's an interesting looking attacker. Just this thing on the front, which seems like it belongs to some kind of radar equipment. I think that this might have been used as a night fighter in order to take out bombers during a night fire. Night fire? This is not James Bond. A night fight. They actually added a new line of planes here, I think. Or I've been completely oblivious to it. No, this is definitely new. Look at that. Is that a jet? Take a look at the bio. It doesn't say. But it seems like it's a jet engine, not a rocket engine. Yeah, you can see the compressor blades and everything. So, that was new even to me. And yeah, here we go. You got the plane that the Japanese rocket plane was based on, which I already shown you, so we'll go on to the first jet fighter, which I actually showed off. So here we go, the Messerschmitt 262. Pretty cool plane. I can't wait to get it. It's gonna be expensive, and it's going to cost a lot of time. But I'll check back with you when I get it. And hopefully you're gonna watch the process with me. Anyway, that's it. Next one, I think I will do Russia. I don't know, 50-50. Hopefully you enjoy this, and if you enjoyed it, please consider subscribing, because, as I said, I will be doing a lot more. And I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.